Welcome back to Capybara Go, guys, and today we will be talking about our new fantastic feature, the gems in the equipment. And this is good and bad at the same time. So let me explain my frustration about it first of all, because I tested it and I was like, it's good, but why? The loadouts that are implemented right now, you know that, right? They allow you to switch equipment. And the thing with the equipment, that if you have the gem slot unlocked for some gear, for example this Whisperer, and you would like to replace it with something else, bam, it will not have slot. You can do that by actually reverting the Divine Forge, getting back the Divine Forge and Steel, going to the new weapon or any piece of equipment, and unlocking the slots again, which is like, yeah, it's cool, but should be done automatically. When you just switch the equipment, it should go together with the level, I think. Like my personal opinion, it should go with the level. So this is my frustration. Maybe it will change in the future. I hope it will. So don't forget to like and write in the comments what you think about that. And let's go into it. So the gems. The gems are pretty cool feature. You have gem slots in every equipment slot. So as you can see, those are locked. Each equipment item can have up to 5 equipment slots. They are unlocked in the Divine Forge, and basically this is upgrade of specific equipment item. It's not the slot upgrade as we just figured out. You need to do it for each item, and it will cost you those Divine Forge and Steel. Divine Forge and Steel is a special resource which can be obtained by dismantling equipment. Yes, so before that we were struggling to get enough to upgrade our equipment, to get enough fodder and copies. Now we need to get even more in order to get that stuff. The thing is, you will get the same amount of that steel no matter what slot it is. So for example, armor and weapons are rare, so you don't want to disassemble them. If you want to dismantle something, do it for the rings or accessories, depending on what you need the least. But you will have to do that because the stat bonuses are pretty good. We'll get to that in a second. Another thing, if you will dismantle S tier equipment, you will get Divine Forging Cube. I think it will be used for higher tier unlocks, so at some point we'll have to sacrifice the good things as well, which is a bit annoying if you ask me, but we are where we are. So yeah, basically my advice and what I do, I just dismantle a couple of rings. Let's get like 1k of that stuff, and yeah, it's pretty simple, and then you can unlock slot. The first one costs 100, the second is 200, the third one is 300, and 1 Divine Forging Cube. So yeah, it's getting more expensive, but on the bright side, unlocking the gem slot not only unlocks you the slot, but also gives you attack bonus for the weapon. Let's see what does it gives for other equipment pieces. HP for the armor, attack and defense for the ring. So it's basically boosting the equipment's stats. So this one have attack and defense, it will boost both. This one have HP and defense, it will boost both. And because of that, I would advise you guys to focus on your weapon and armor first, especially for the higher tier gem slots, because those items give you the most of those stats, and that percentage bonus will add the most as well, so it's pretty cool. The problem is, like, for example, for the armor for me, I use both Revival Cape, Tunic, and the Dragon's Breath armor, and now I have to unlock all those slots in order to make it work, or every time I switch them, I will have to reset the... Yeah, you know what I mean. It's a bit annoying, but I hope it will be fixed later and it will be more quality of life improvement than it is right now. But yeah, when you unlock slots, you can put gems in it. You can get gems through the Abyssal Dungeon. It's a new event. I already made a guide on it. It can be on YouTube already, or maybe not. And I will make one more in-depth one. But pretty simple. You go through the dungeon, you can get drops of the gems in the runs and sometimes in the chests. You get rewards, and actually, yeah, you gotta check your backpack. Over here, you can get the chest from the event as well that give you... Oh, we can pick or not. Now, it's a random run. Random gem from this one and a random gem... Come on, I wanna get all of them. Random gem from this one and a random gem... There are 3. Nice. Whew. Not that good, but it's okay. All right, and then pretty simple. You go to the gem slot, and you don't... Like, you can't really do it here in the gem inventory. I don't really know why. It would be more convenient, but okay. You go to the gem tab, and here you can either sort them by quality, but I prefer by slot, and select what do you want to equip in your weapon. If you have two of the same gems, you can't embed both of them. So they are pretty much unique, at least those ones. Let's check the other ones that are like lower tier. Can we get both of those? No. So they are unique. You can equip only one gem of the same type. Do we have different rarity ones? Physical damage bonus and physical damage bonus. Let's see. But you can equip two gems. Ah, no, you can't. Interesting. Yeah, you can equip only one gem of the same bonus. So if you equip the lower tier one, the new one, which is higher tier, will just replace it. Okay, that's pretty cool. If you want to remove them, you go to your weapon or your equipment basically and remove it there. So it's weird because if you equip them from here, you can't disequip them, like remove them from here, so you gotta go into the equipment. Anyway, those things give you variety of bonuses. Like I will have to make a specific tier list or guide on the gems later on when we'll get more of them. There are so many. Actually, oh my god, I shouldn't have opened the chest so we will get the full list. Anyway, there are two types of gems. Three actually. I don't know what this star means. The normal gems, they don't have any sign. They just give you the pretty cool bonuses to your stats and pick the one that fits your build. For example, for my Whisper, I would like, if I would have only the common ones, physical damage bonus is good. It's like better than the basic attack damage bonus because it will give us bonus not only to the weapons but also to the daggers and stuff. Then we have this one, which is final damage bonus, pretty cool. Physical damage bonus even higher. This is not good. And some of those have like season on them. This is season 1 gems, and they will have their bonuses applied only in the Abyss dungeon. Basically, since this skill it's only available in the dungeon, those bonuses will work only there. So there is no real point of equipping something like that for your normal run. So you have to switch your gems from time to time. And I don't think loadout allows you to do that. Maybe it is. I gotta test it. So let me really fast unlock some slots on my equipment, the one that I use the most, in order to get the stat bonuses and gem slots and everything. It's not that expensive. Like, you can get your basic slots quite easily. They don't cost that much. You will just sacrifice some of your epic gear. It's not crazy. But the cool thing is that even if you sacrifice something important here for that metal and special resources as well, you can always get it back. So don't forget that even if you Divine Forge something into Oblivion, like really high, and you don't need this anymore, you can go back to your equipment and level down Divine Forge Revert. It's pretty simple, okay, and you get your resources back. So it's okay. And you can actually Divine Forge any equipment. It's not so... It doesn't need to be S tier, which is nice. And in reality, like in order to get a couple of the basic slots, you don't need that many resources. Although, if you want to go further down, that will be expensive. So let's take a look. I want to max it out. I don't know how much it will cost, but we will see. So for the level 3, we need to dismantle S tier gear. This will be painful. I will dismantle the... Do we have the ring, the flame ring? Let's go with those. So 300 metal and 1 of those. Next level is 2 of those and 400 metal. It's not that expensive as well. We can afford that. I think I will just sacrifice shadow rings because I don't really use them ever and I don't really need them for any build. Huh? What the hell is this? Need 1 legendary whisperer. What the hell? Okay, I will sacrifice a couple of those. I want more upgrades for my gear and more rings for the metal. Going all in over here. All right, and you can do that. Because starting with level 4, you will need 1 copy of the Whisperer, Legendary Whisperer, to do that. I'm about to die here. That's expensive. I don't even have a single Whisperer copy left in my inventory. So yeah, basically you will need to farm way more equipment than before to make it work. Alright, let's put everything to +3 then. There we go. I spent all my metal actually, but I upgraded all my gear to +3, so now we can equip a couple of gems and make us stronger. My thoughts though so far, this is pretty pay-to-win mechanics, because for us, I can consider myself free-to-play anymore, but for Dolphin players, low spenders, and especially free-to-play players, it will take even longer because I know how long it takes to get the meaty gear. As you can see, I don't have that much. For low spender and free-to-play players now, you need even more copies in order to get the gems, and you need the gems in order to keep up with others. So I think this update, while it's cool, it's making you stronger than before, you can progress more. In terms of PvP, it will increase the gap between pay-to-win and free-to-play players quite a lot. I can see that because the gems The further they are, the more powerful they are. You can get some pretty cool stuff over here. Like 9% damage to weakened targets. This is cool. Let's embed this one. And this gem is seasonal. So seasonal gems with normal stats that are not like skill ones. As far as I understand, judging by the description, they only take effect in the corresponding season's Abyssal Rift, whatever. They will be invalid in the new season's Rift, but they still take effect in non-Abyssal Rift gameplay. So that means that this gem will work only in this season in Abyssal Rift and work in all other game modes. But it's so weird, it's just a normal gem, so we will have to replace it in the next season in order for it to be viable everywhere. But we can still use it in other game modes. Yeah, I don't have that many gems yet because I didn't really pay to win my Abyssal Rift, I was too lazy to go through it. But basically, I would go for something that boosts my stats, like global HP is good, let's go. And we can get pretty good amount of power from those. I really don't like the bonuses to specific skills, especially the ones I don't use. Since I run Whisper, I mainly focus on the Joker and the guy that boosts your normal attacks. Those are my favorite ones, and the Freeze one. And I don't have those yet. Oh, speed bonus, this is nice. Explosion damage bonus is like nothing for us. Fire damage bonus, not that great. Physical damage boost is good, but I think I'm not in the place where I can choose something because, wait, did we manage to put 2 of those gems? Yeah, we put this one, deal plus 3% damage to targets with HP lower than 70% here, and another one here. So they are kind of the same, but different slots, and you can have same type of gems in different slots. That's important. So we can stack some bonuses if we want them, in a way, sort of. Deal damage to shielded targets, yes please. Control immunity rate, yes please. What's this? Ignore combo rate. And not that crazy useful, we'll leave it for later. Fire damage reduction, lightning damage reduction. Those are defensive, they're good. Basic attack damage reduction. Oh, this is 3%. This is nice. It can boost your like basic damage reduction, not from the pads, but from other sources. Global defense, yeah, sure. Lightning crit rate, damage to shielded targets, I like that. Dagger crit rate works for me. Lightning damage bonus. Global attack, this is good. Look at that, I got like 1 billion power just from the basic low tier gems and stuff. Physical damage reduction, let's go. That's additional layer of defense, I guess. I have no idea how it's calculated right now. Bonus damage to bosses, of course. Lightning damage bonus, counter damage bonus, basic attack, let's go with basic attack as well. So I want to fit as many things as possible. Final damage. And now, if you want to replace something, like for example, this gem is nice, but we are pretty much full, we can replace one of the things here. So I will replace, I think, bonus damage to bosses with the final damage. I think it will be better for me. Gain shield, this is good. There are some pretty cool bonuses as well, like lightning critical rate, which is good for the Reaper build, sword key, which is sword chi, which is sky splitter build basically. So yeah, the namings are still off everywhere, but you can guess most of those things. I will go with lightning damage actually, it works for me, I use a lot of bolts. Lightning crit rate, maybe. Okay, let's give it a go. I have only 1 slot left, so I have... You know what, we will do different thing. I don't like any of those bonuses, and also there is an option to merge the gems. So you will have lower tier gems, and they will be combined in the new gem of the higher tier, but it will be completely random. So we got pretty good one. This one is global attack plus 4%. It's nice. I think you need like 4 gems. I'm not entirely sure. And I think global attack is better than basic attack here. There we go. That's so much more power. Basically, what you need to merge them, you will need a couple of those gems of the same slot and the same rarity. I don't think that you need like the same gem effects. I think it works like that. We still have 1 slot open. So when you want to equip a specific slot, for example, for the accessory, you can sort by slot and select the right one, which is this one. Ignore crit rate. I think ignore crit rate is pretty much okay. Other bonuses are... Oh, this one is... we can't equip it. Yeah, let's get ignore crit rate for now, and then we'll get something else. That gave us a lot of combat power, so we overall got like 2 billion, which is close to 10% of what we had before, just by upgrading everything and getting the basic shitty gems. And some of those are pretty useless, like for example this ignore crit rate 1.5% isn't that much. Usually players have really high crit, about like closer, I don't know how much, it's like I think 40%, 50%, and that doesn't mean that much, it's a bit. And it's mostly PvP, because in PvE, I don't know if the enemies can crit. I don't remember seeing that ever, but then again, the games are played at such speed that I don't really care, and the numbers fly by. So yeah, now let's test loadouts. If we can make loadouts of the same equipment but with the different gems, so we can make the builds for the PvP, for the Abyss dungeon, for chapters and stuff. All right, I've created the build without any gems, and now we don't have any gems, basically. So it doesn't work. This is so annoying. Why? Why they introduced loadouts like that? It's a disaster. Oh, I don't know, guys. The quality of life in Capybara Go is going downhill. It's not really improving that much. So yeah, it doesn't work. So if you want to adjust your build to specific runs, you will have to manually readjust everything. This is my request to the developers. Please, make the loadouts work properly. When you equip a different type of gear, make it inherit the level of the previous item, of the slot. Just make it the levels upgrade the slot instead of the item, whatever. No one cares. Nobody upgrades specific items separately, right? And make sure that we can adjust different gems in different loadouts. Seriously, like, this is the main point of this, that we don't have to readjust many things manually. Oh. Well, the bright side, we can see how much power we had before we applied everything, and it's about 1.5 billion, 2 billion or so, which I think is pretty good, because we will get better gems later on. Now I have to assign my gems again, and so in the end, couple of tips how else you can get the gems. You can get random gem chests from the runs, and they are pretty cheap. It's like only 300 of those origin stones, which you get from one run, basically, so you can easily get it. Let's do that. Maybe we'll get something cool over here. I think there will be more chests later on. Yeah, later on you'll get the legendary chest at some point from the rewards of the Abyss. Then, well, there is no then. You can get them from the leaderboard at the end of the season. If you manage to rank in top 10, which is unlikely, it will be like plagued with pay-to-win players. I'm pretty sure those guys are OP. Look at that, how you can compete with that. And not all of them unlocked all the slots. This is crazy. Look at their gems. They're so good. Like, the further you are, the better they will be. Lightning hitting burning target has 12% chance to paralyze. Global attack 10%. This is nice. This guy unlocked everything already. Look at that. Wow. Pay to win intensifies, guys. So yeah, if I would be you, and if I would be me, I wouldn't hope of getting anywhere close to like top 100 or something. So we will get at least one random legendary chest for sure. It's like for everyone. And we'll be able to get some stuff, so we can go through the legendary gems. Oh my god, there are so many. Yeah, I'll have to add them to the wiki at some point. You guys can help me out. I'd appreciate that, because there are so many of them, and I want all of them listed, so we can scroll through them in a way more efficient manner than just clicking on every little thing, which is a bit annoying, and plan ahead properly. So yeah, guys, those are gems for you. It's a pretty cool stuff to use. I like it. I don't like that you have to reassign them all the time or just run with one specific set of gems. I'd love to be able to equip like seasonal ones for the skills for the Abyss, just using the loadout instead of manually switching them all around, but I guess we get what we get. They will help you out. As you have seen, later on we'll get, oh yeah, we can open the chest. Later on you will get even more powerful gems, and they might be really good. Let's see. What do we get here? I will open two. I will need this for the wiki. We get 15% damage to shield the targets, which is good, and fire damage boost, which is not good for me and for most people. I don't know, anyone actually tried to do the fire build with damage over time stuff, and does it work for you? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious, because I want to go for it. Like, Whisper is really good for the fire build because of multiple Skyflame things that can work, like daggers and shit. It works really well with releasing the fire, but then again, it requires so much investment that I don't think it's worth it, especially for low spenders who don't have enough resources. So yeah, anyway, share your opinions on the gems. I'm really curious to hear what you think, which are your favorite gems, and how do you plan to use them in the future. Don't forget to check out the video description for the playlist for the rest of Capybara Go videos, guides and everything, wiki for more info, and my Discord to chat about this and other games. I have 3 YouTube channels, and Discord is a place to be to know about everything. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. It's been Kosh. Have a good one. Bye.